What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Darren, the BowTie fragrance guy. And of course, I love looking good and smelling amazing. And today I want to talk about a relatively new fragrance house that would be, or would fall into the niche world of fragrances, or the indie world of fragrances, whichever you would like to consider it. But it's a relatively new fragrance house, and they're based out of New York City. And I'm talking about the house of KIERIN NYC. This fragrance house was started by a husband and wife team, and the idea behind this fragrance house is to inspire people. They don't want people to be confined or defined by the fragrance that they wear, but they want the fragrance that they wear to be inspiring. And they're a very artistic house, as you will be able to tell from the bottles and the presentation on the bottles. And all of their fragrances tell some kind of story. Now, this fragrance was sent to me by the company, and of course that's not going to in any way, shape, or form alter what I truly feel about the fragrance, but I did want to put that disclaimer out there. I don't have any discount codes or anything of that nature. I just want to talk about the fragrance and give you guys my honest take. I've had it for a little while now. I've had a chance to wear it a couple times and actually get a pretty good gauge and good feel for it, to be able to really talk about it. So that's what I'm going to do today. And the fragrance that I'm speaking about, the one that was sent to me, is called Sunday Brunch. Sunday Brunch. And this is the bottle for Sunday Brunch. As I said, a very artistic house. As you can see from the label here, it looks kind of like, to me, it's reminiscent of like graffiti and billboards and things of that nature that you would see back in the mid 80s to late 80s. Very, very, very artistic bottle. These products are allergen free, and they use environmentally safe products and recyclable products on their bottles as well. So that's another plus, because I know a lot of people have allergies. I'm one of those people. That's just another very, very positive thing about this fragrance brand. The story behind all of the fragrances from this house, I want to kind of read the story on this fragrance. I arrive at a trendy street cafe on West Broadway. Peeking through my sunglasses, as you can see the sunglasses on the bottle, I spot my friends, my city family, waving me over to join. I smile and I proceed. Smile spreads across my face. Waiters serve freshly squeezed juice and Earl Grey tea as I maneuver a sea of brunching socialites. Our weekly ritual, a glittering mimosa, and the open chair they save for me awaits. So that's the story with this particular bottle. The main notes in this fragrance are bergamot, citruses, lemon, Earl Grey tea, and jasmine. And I sprayed this fragrance earlier. I have it on this hand. And I sprayed the fragrance earlier. I'm actually wearing it on this hand. And I'm gonna give myself a fresh spray right now so I can kind of talk about the opening of this fragrance. Okay, so when you first spray it, it's a very, very unique contrast of very bright and uplifting citrus notes. It's contrasted by the Earl Grey tea note in this. The citruses in this fragrance give it a very bright and uplifting vibe, and it's contrasted by the Earl Grey tea in this that kind of gives it more of a calming effect. And to me, it is the perfect contrast for the opening in this fragrance. Now, there are other notes in this as well, and that's one of the things that I learned, that they don't list all the notes on their site, but I do pick up a floral note, and of course that will be the jasmine. I picked that up about 15 minutes into this. I get that jasmine. Transition to the middle and the heart of this fragrance. You still really get the tea. Heart of this is really about the tea and the floral notes in this. You still have a little hint of like a lemon type citrus note in the background, but it's really, really blended very well with the citrus notes, the tea, and the floral notes as it dries down. I get about 6 to 7 hours of complete longevity out of this, and I really, really, really sincerely and honestly really enjoy this fragrance. The last time I wore this last week, I sprayed it and immediately my wife said, "What is that you're wearing?" She said, "It's something that I would also want to wear." Yeah, 4 fragrances in this lineup. This one being Sunday Brunch. They also have 10 a.m. Flirt, which features a nice fig note. They have Santal Sky, which is a sandalwood cardamom combo. And they also have Nitro Noir. Now, the Nitro Noir is probably the most feminine leaning of all 4 of the fragrances, but again, they all smell fantastic. Honestly, this is my second favorite. I did receive samples of the other 3, but my favorite of them all is actually the Santal Sky. I'm a big fan of sandalwood, and this is a very, very creamy sandalwood with a kind of sweet cardamom note in there, a little bit of spice to it. It's very, very calming fragrance, and I really, really enjoy that one. Again, all 4 of them really smell great, but my favorite 2 are Santal Sky and Sunday Brunch. One of the best things about this fragrance house is that the fragrances aren't very expensive. They all are going for $78 right now, and I know sometimes you can actually find discount codes out there for their fragrances, but at the end of the day, who really needs a discount when you're only spending $78 for a fragrance, and this is an EDP concentration. Hey guys, that's my time. Thank you so much for tuning in and finding out a little bit more about this relatively new fragrance house, KIERIN NYC. I'm going to leave a link down below to their website. If you would like to, go on over and check them out. Go to the website, read about the house, find out a little bit more about the 4 fragrances that they're currently offering in their lineup. They also offer a sample pack, I think for like 18 bucks. So you'll be able to sample all the fragrances they have to offer and see which one you may like for yourself. As I always say, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share my videos. Now, why would you do that? Why? Why? Because I am the BowTie fragrance guy, and I love looking good and smelling great. So until next time, guys, keep looking good, keep smelling even better. I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.